had the opportunity to meet recently in New York on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly, and that was an opportunity for us to prepare for this visit and ensure that it results into tangible outcomes. Earlier today, we signed a memorandum of understanding on political consultations that will allow us to discuss prospects for deepening our bilateral cooperation in areas of mutual interest, including trade and investment, tourism, education, and agriculture, among others. We also signed an MoU on cooperation in the field of diplomatic training, which will reinforce the collaboration between our respective ministries of foreign affairs. The visit to Rwanda of Minister Dendias and his delegation is the result of the commitment by both countries to strengthen their engagements both at the bilateral and multilateral levels. The Hellenic Republic has made a donation of 200,000 doses of AstraZeneca vaccine to Rwanda in September, and later today they will donate to Rwanda an additional 330,000 doses of AstraZeneca vaccine. I would like to use this opportunity to thank you, Minister Dendias, for this important support towards our vaccination efforts against COVID-19. In addition to this support, we welcome the decision of your government to strengthen civil society organizations in Rwanda with a donation of 80,000 euros to be channeled through Rwanda Governance Board. In terms of regional and global issues, we discussed about our common goal to play a constructive role in bringing peace, security, and stability in our respective regions and beyond. Today's conversations with Minister Dendias are valuable and important steps to carry our cooperation forward for further collaboration in areas of mutual interest. Once again, let me extend a warm welcome in Kigali to you and your delegation, and I hope to reciprocate your visit in the near future. Thank you for the invitation.
Cher ami and cher colleague, dear friend, it is just 2 months after our first meeting in New York, and I have to say it's a great pleasure to be in Kigali here today. This is my first visit to Sub-Saharan Africa since I assumed my current functions, and I have to say it was a visit long overdue. The latest bilateral agreement between our two countries was signed 35 years ago, and between us, let us be open. We didn't implement it, and this is totally unacceptable. We have decided that we want to enhance our relation with African countries because, among others, Africa will be the economic powerhouse of the world. Some of the fastest growing economies are located in this beautiful continent. And we, Greece, we have no colonial past, and by extension, we do not carry any historic baggage. Also, thousands of my compatriots, Greeks, have emigrated to Africa. They have created thriving Greek communities around the continent. And I have to say, for us, the gate to Africa should be Rwanda. Because you have set, dear Minister, an example in many respects. Rwanda has recovered from one of the worst genocide in human history. A genocide that is within living memory of many of us. Rwanda has set an international standard for reconciliation, for reconstruction, for national unity. You have clearly set a benchmark. I visited, before coming to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Genocide Memorial, and I have to say I was deeply moved from what I saw. I wish other countries around the world that deny even the use of the word genocide, even less accept what has happened in the past on their own land, follow your proud example. Rwanda is also one of the best African destinations for doing business in a fast-growing economy. Our economic ties between Greece and Rwanda today are almost non-existent, and this situation needs, should, and will be remedied. Today's meeting was an opportunity to discuss economic and investment opportunities, and also to discuss how a quick follow-up will take place. In this regard, I was particularly happy to sign with you today a Memorandum of Understanding on Political Consultations and a Memorandum on Diplomatic Training, and more agreement between our two countries are on the pipeline. I also want to emphasize that the world has become so small that no individual country can address challenges on its own. We need to enhance cooperation with countries that share the same principles and the same values, especially the belief that international law should be the norm in relation between countries. I have to say that we, Greece, believe that the respect for the commitments of the United Nations Charter are the ones that promote the peaceful resolution of differences on the basis of international law. And also that the use of violence, and even the threat of the use of violence, do not belong to the 21st century, do not belong to our era. And I have to say it is important to say this here from Kigali. Rwanda, being the fourth largest contributor to the United Nations peacekeeping missions, is setting a very, very proud example. Moreover, Rwanda plays an important role in international organizations such as the African Union and the Francophonie, of which Greece is a member. Today, the government of Prime Minister Mitsotakis wants to present tangible proof of its willingness to support the people and the society of Rwanda. In a short while, I will visit the Rwanda Governance Board and I will make a donation on behalf of my government for the financing of projects aiming at protecting journalists and the freedom of the press. And this is in line with our international commitment. As you may be aware, we have tabled in 2014 a resolution at the United Nations General Assembly establishing the commemoration of the International Day to End Impunity for Crimes against Journalists. We believe that international solidarity should be the norm, also on another front, when we're fighting the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you for appreciating Greece's donation to Rwanda, 200,000 vaccines last September, and also 330 today. They're arriving from Athens to Kigali as we speak. These highlights our genuine common commitment. Dear Sir, dear friend, dear Minister, Your Excellency, may I say that I'm looking forward to build this relation with Rwanda. Thank you so much for your hospitality.